Gen Zers won't even apply to a job if the salary isn't listed.
No, I'm that way too. I showed up to a job interview where the salary was listed. We get to the end of the job interview. I'm basically getting hired on the spot, and the job listing said 40 grand a year, which seemed all right. This is over 5 years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago, so it seemed pretty good at the time. And so the guy's like, "Oh yeah, about salary or about your pay," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah." It said 40 grand. He's like, "Oh, haha, 40 grand. Yeah, yeah, no, He's like, you'll probably make about 30." I was like, 30? But the job listing said 40. And he's like, "Yeah, no, you're probably going to get 30." And I was like, "Well, I really need to make 35 to, pay all my bills that I'm going to have throughout the year. I know what I need to bring in to make, blah, blah, blah." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, no. No, we're going to give you some overtime. You'll probably make 30. You probably do good to make 30." And I was like, "What about 35?" And he's like, "Well, if you work a ton of overtime, you might see 30. Yeah, you might see 30. Yeah, we'll give you a lot of overtime." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't planning to work that much overtime. Is it possible to make 40 at this job at all?" And he was like, "Yeah, yeah. People here make 40, but you'll be around for like 5 years, maybe 5 years, maybe more. But yeah, around 5 years, you'll probably make 40, probably, maybe."